Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is what we will need for today's tutorial. I'm using the Smudge foundation from Clicks. It's about to end, so that's why it seems as though it's empty. Then I am using the red lipstick from Mr. Price. Then the Pro Concealer from Huda Beauty. Then I just want you to see it clear there. It's from Maravastat. And then I'm also going to be using the sponge, darling. And then that's for the foundation. Then I'm going to use this brush for my concealer to conceal under the brows, and this spoolie to comb out the brows. And this brush, I will use it to brush out the concealer that I will apply. Then mascara for both the bottom and the top brows. So yeah, let's get into it. So firstly, we are going to use our spoolie to comb out the hair that we did not shave off, just to get into formation. Then we are going to use my brown pencil. This is my favorite. I bought it from Maravastat also. I got it for like $4. When we're talking about bargain, we are talking about this pencil. And it does the work, so hey, it's my go-to, my favorite. Hence, I even came here with it. So we're just gonna draw according to your facial structure. Our brows will never be the same. However, if you draw like me, then we are going to curve going down, just to give it, that shape nicely, to make it look natural, even though we are drawing them on. Then we're just gonna come back and shade with the same pencil. This is the only thing I'm going to use apart from the concealer for the brows. So I'm not gonna use the gel and all those things. I'm just gonna use the pencil. Then I'm going to comb it out, and then I will use the concealer. So I'm gonna go back with the spoolie just to comb out so that it does not look as dark. But I felt as though when I was combing it, some of the color just vanished. Hence, I went back and shaded it again. You don't have to do what I do. If you feel you like it lighter, then you don't have to go back and do that. So then I had to comb everything to make sure that it is also falling inside whatever shape that I have created from the pencil. Yeah, and try to pull this one to make it look as natural as possible. Just because we're using a brown pencil or whatever pencil you're using or whatever product you use doesn't mean we want our eyebrows to look unnatural. So whatever you have to do to make it look as natural as possible, then baby girl, go for it. Okay, then it is time to conceal those brows. I am using the Pro Concealer from Huda Beauty. I don't know the name of that color, but yeah, the one near the dark one. That's the one I'm using. And yeah, I don't know, maybe the original version of this has names, but hey, I bought this from the Chinese shop, so I'm not sure. But it's the concealer that comes with 5 shades, so we are using the third. It's not as bright as the white one, and the one that follows. This one is a bit toned down. That's the one that we are going to use, and it's easy to blend out. Take your time. We are not in a rush. Just take your time and do what feels natural to you. Shape them how you feel you want to shape them. If you feel they're too thick, then shape them. This is the time you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you really want. Shape them. If you like them thick as I do, I don't like them as slim. Some days I do prefer them to be slim. Some days I do prefer them to be thick, depending on the occasion. And sometimes whatever I draw is what I go with, because I do not have time to be drawing and redrawing and redrawing again. Then for the top part, I'm going to mix the dark shade with the one that I was using under, so that it is not as bright. But after I combined it, when I was applying on top, I felt like it still looks the same. But hey, like I said, whatever I draw is what I go with. So whatever I mix is what I work with. So hence I did not feel the need to wipe or do anything. I just went with the flow. I mean, if it conceals still, then it is still doing what I want. So as long as at the end of the day the mission is accomplished, my darlings. I don't like headache. I don't like doing anything that will be breaking, will require me to be having a headache. So if it works, I go with the flow. So I decided to just go with it. And this is the part that maybe I dislike the most, not knowing, feeling like it is not perfect, but still not knowing how it's supposed to look when it's perfect. My friend usually says I normally have the angel lash and the evil lash, because there will be that one that looks nice and the other one that is just, oh well, just there. But I love this process. You can literally slim down if you feel like it is too big, it is too thick. You can slim it down, as you see me trying to do. Then we are going to use this brush to blend and blend the concealer that we just applied. And this brush was doing the most. Oh guys, I just washed my makeup brush, and every time when I use them, oh my goodness, they do the things that make the things to be done. So it was doing the things, internally I was like, ooh, look at that, so just blend, more blending, blend and blend until you can blend no more, or until you feel like it's okay. You can apply your foundation and all the other zingalicious things that you apply. If I was applying my eyeshadows, I was going to use the same concealer I used at the bottom of my brows. I was going to apply it through my entire eye. Is it eyelids or whatever? Oh, English. But you get what I'm saying. I was going to use it as the base for my eyeshadows, but I prefer this shade that is lighter than this. It's practically white. When I apply my shadows, my goodness, the pigmentation is out of this world. So that is the one that I prefer. So right about now, I think I have finished blending. So I'll jump into the next stage. I'm gonna use my Smudge Yes non-existent foundation because it is almost finished, guys. I am not at home. I am outside the country, so my other foundation is at home. I'm just managing this one. I know, right? And I don't have clicks, and I don't know where to buy makeup here. I don't know what's good, going to other people's countries. Anyway, I'm just gonna apply that and then blend, blend and blend. This is not for the lazy ones. It's not for people who feel like, oh my goodness, I cannot do this. If you cannot do that, if you're lazy, then my darling, find something to apply with. Or if you are on the professional level, you are on stage 3, you're not an amateur like I am, you're not taking chances like I am, you probably have brushes to apply with. I prefer the sponge. I once tried the brush. I did not even know for the life of me what I was supposed to do. I felt like it was not doing what I wanted, or maybe I'm so used to the sponge that I have now learned to rely on it so much. I feel like every other thing does not work for me. So if you are on another level, then you are on another level. But this is what I used to apply. As you can see, it blends this foundation so well into my skin. It falls so light, And that's the thing with smudge products. For me, I feel like they are so feather light. Like, even when I have it on, I feel like I have nothing on my skin. It feels so feather light. Like, ever since I started using smudge foundation, I have not looked back. I don't know if other foundations are nice, but I stick with what works for me, because if it's working, I don't see why I should change it. I always feel like my skin is still moisturized whenever I'm done. When I wipe it off at the end of the day, I don't feel like my skin is dry, so hence I like it. Then we're going to use this mascara. Bought it from my rubber stud. For those who are wondering, where is my rubber stud? My rubber stud is where we have a lot of Chinese shops, selling fake but original, fake but stuff that works, fake, cheap. Okay, if I say fake, I feel like I'm not doing myself justice, because I love the place. Okay, they sell reliable, cheap things. They sell cheap clothes, cheap makeup, cheap everything. So if you're looking for something as a student, or you don't want to spend a lot because you're still learning makeup, that is the plug. You can just go to those Chinese shops. I prefer going to Maravastat. And then with that done, I wish I didn't do the under eye, but hey, still, let's take off the duke. Okay, guys, that's my bed hair, bed natural hair. One day I'll show you a tutorial doing something with that hair. Oh, my wig, it is finished, but the Lord will provide. And the reason it's looking tacky like that is because that's the only wig I came with. So I'm surviving with minimal stuff. I was supposed to stay for a week, and now I've been here for over a month and a half. So I have to make do with what I have. So voila. How cute is this, madam? Huh? Looking all 21-year-old, even though she is way older than that. Joking that I'm going to use the red lipsticks from Mr. Price, their makeup range. Oh, I love how it colors. I probably feel like this is the only lippy that I like from them, from their Scarlet Hill line. It doesn't have a name for those who are interested. It's just written matte. They did not give it a name. They just wrote Scarlet Hill, and then they wrote matte on top, and that is it. I just love how the color pops out. Like, when you walk in, everybody just says that, oh, who is that with the red lip? Plus Aspeda, we've got them big lips. Even if you don't see us, you don't see others, you must see us, Anyway, I love how this feels also feather light. Don't have to apply a lot of coats. Look at your fine self. Bye. Thank you for watching, and God bless.